What is up, my friends? My name is Echo Through Me, and today I'm back at you guys with another episode of Proven Farming Methods. Today, utilizing the GoWiPe attack strategy, the triple threat going on in the game right now. By the time you guys watch this, the sale will probably be over, but we're going to be pushing Titans League while farming and doing it using GoWiPe. So GoWiPe is a strategy of the days of old. We all used to use it. We all used to love it at one point in time, and now it's kind of one of those strategies that, you know, it's for maybe entry-level players. You don't see it really ever on the elite war scene, but I'll tell you what, guys, it's still a pretty solid strategy, especially with introducing the wall wrecker if you're a Town Hall 10, 11, or Town Hall 12. As you guys can see, not quite through it entirely yet, but I have been seeing a lot of success and reminding you guys, I am pushing Legends League while doing this as well. I'm in Titans 1 right now, and I've got some solid loot. So let's take a look at the army right now before we get into the attack. As you can see, going in with 2 Golem, 5 healers, because I am doing a Queen Walk GoWiPe attack here. I have 2 archers just to fill camp space, 17 wizards, 2 P.E.K.K.A, and 2 baby dragons for funneling purposes. After all, they are the best utility troops in the game. You should always have baby dragon or 2 along with you. Now, in my clan castle, I should have a golem, a giant, a siege machine if possible, and a heal spell. Now, siege machines are expensive, 100,000 gold to create one, so you're not always going to get them for your farming. So you can go in with a regular clan castle, golem, and giant if you want. And I like to bring an extra heal around, guys, just because it seems like my attacks will last longer with the heal. And in my spell composition, as you're going to see momentarily, wrong thing, here we go. As you're going to see right here, I bring along 3 rage, 1 jump only because I'm counting on having a siege machine, and 1 heal. So I like to have that extra heal spell. If we look at the composition as a whole, quick train, the top composition is this composition, fully trained up, utilizing all the spells, and that is with these troops being on sale. So it's not a cheap army, but if you're up in those high levels and looking to try and grab yourself some loot and cups, this army has been working fairly well. I'm going to get into that in a second. Before I do, guys, I want to thank all of you for coming down the channel. I appreciate your guys' support, helping me get to 50,000 subscribers. And I want to remind you, if you like Clash of Clans content, I'm coming out with it every single day for you guys on the daily, 10 a.m. So hopefully you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so that you could be here with me every time I drop a new video. Now let's take a look at some attacks, guys, because after all, that's what you're here for. Now, every attack is not a triple, but remind you, GoWiPe, it's not really a 3-star strategy. It's a pretty slow attack, and you're going to see that in one of my attacks where time was an issue. But let's get you a really good one right now to start things out. We have a nice 100% right here, which we'll look at as we get into this attack right here. And you can see that we have a Town Hall 12 base. It's upgrading. It's a Town Hall 12 1-star base. I'm starting out with my Queen Grand Warden Walk, and I do this in 2 different ways, guys. Some days I'll do a Grand Warden Walk with the Queen. Some days I'll save my Grand Warden to go into the core of the base with the troops, and to be honest with you, I prefer doing that. But on this attack right here, going with my Queen Warden Walk, and I waited for the Queen to be targeted before dropping the healers, and as you can see, the healers actually went on top of my Queen, of my Grand Warden, which is not the best. Now, notice I got my Golem dropped first. I wanted the Eagle Artillery to target the Golem, not the Wall Wrecker. So this attack here is using a Wall Wrecker, so pretty solid one, guys. I got my King dropped in behind, the 2 P.E.K.K.A after that, so all of my tanks are going into this base first. I don't need a jump spell yet because that Wall Wrecker is in here. And I'm going to follow this up with wizards. And as you can see, big mistake there, guys. I dropped them all in one spot. And all those wizards just went down to the giant bomb. So even an attack with a huge fail like that, I lost about 8 wizards because of that giant bomb. I could still come through. I bring so many more wizards than I actually need, and here's the key to the attack. These healers went in with my kill squad. I have all the heroes' abilities right here, and everyone is pushing the core of the base. Notice they also have multi-target infernos, so with the healers and the heal spell, I can heal straight through this. The wall wrecker did get me through a couple of compartments of the base, and then I dropped the jump spell to get me into the rest of them. Now, I have a good core group of troops right here. The P.E.K.K.A, they're going into the core as well, and they're going to do some good tanking for my queen, for the wizards that are behind, which is the key. Keeping those wizards alive is a huge part of the GoWiPe attack strategy. It was back then, and it is now. That's your huge DPS and your ranged attack behind your golem, your king, and your P.E.K.K.A. So the queen, she's looking good right now. The king is being healed up nicely, and I think eventually that golem gets those healers as well. But the queen, she's working on that bomb tower, gonna work her way around the base, and hopefully the healers hop over to her. And she actually moved herself, which was great, because now she's being tanked by the king. A little bit of luck there on my part for the pathing of the queen, but it ended up being okay. Now she's being healed up. We have the golem tanking everything over here with the P.E.K.K.A in there as well, tearing stuff down. King, queen, well, the queen's joining the golem. King and Grand Warden are over here, so the Grand Warden's kind of being tanked by the king and utilizing its ranged attack, or his ranged attack, to get that king through those bases and helping out with some DPS. So right now we have the P.E.K.K.A, we have the queen, we have the golem. They're easily going to clean out this northern portion of the base. There's nothing there. The only defense left right here is the cannon, guys, and there's 35 seconds left in this attack. This one was close. It's not just the time that you're seeing right here. My warden is there right now working on that cannon. Is he going to get it? No, he turns and goes with the golem. That was some bad pathing right there, and he's going to go down. He just about had that down right there. The golem is going to punch it 2 times and take it down. There we go. Cannon is good night. The rest of this attack is going to be cleaned up. It was a close one, but we did make it. Time was very close. I was down to like the last 5 seconds or something like that in this attack, guys. 2 archers to spare, mainly because I forgot I had them. So the gold bonus right here is huge. I had 520,000 gold I got from the base, and on top of that, I pulled in 300,000. So we're talking about 800,000 gold, about 400,000 elixir, and 7,500 dark elixir, plus 8 cups. Let's go look at some more. We're going to go back to the log right here, guys. I'm going to show you guys another 100% attack right here that offered more elixir. And on this base, again, multi-target infernos. We're going after a 3-star Town Hall 12. And going in with the Queen Walk. Notice in this one right here, I'm going in with the Queen Walk solo. I'm going to eventually engage with this enemy Queen, which is only a level 27. So my level 53 Queen with healers is going to 2-shot that Queen. Craziness right there, guys. We have the Wrecker again in this attack. The Golem are placed. The P.E.K.K.A are placed. The King and the... notice my Wizard placement this time, guys. I didn't make that same mistake again. And the Grand Warden, I tried to use his ability, I believe, but I missed it. So I still have that Grand Warden's ability. Look at this Wrecker. It's going to pop through the center of that base. It's going to even get through that Eagle Artillery. I'm going to poison these giants coming out of the clan castle. And we have a rage spell. We have raged healers on all of our troops. I don't even need to use our heal spell yet. I dropped the rest of the wizards in to get that DPS into the core of the base. I have a baby dragon and 2 archers left over that can help clean things up, and I still am holding on to a jump spell. Didn't need to use it at this point in time. I can use it over here if I want to. Honestly though, with the P.E.K.K.A in the base, guys, and all of that ranged attack, you don't even need it, but I did drop it. I like to utilize my spells when I'm up here in the higher leagues because I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to get the cups. I'm really trying to get to Legends League, guys. And it's tough because there are a lot of clouds up here. It takes me a while to find a base, and sometimes when you get one, it just doesn't have the loot in it because I'm also trying to farm at the same time. So it's a struggle trying to farm and trying to trophy push at the same time. Most people don't do it at the same time, but you know your boy Echo is doing that. And let me get a thumbs up on the video right now, guys, if you made it this far. Thank you guys for supporting. Again, let me take a sip of my coffee here. There we go. So the rest of this attack, guys, 46 seconds. We have a P.E.K.K.A over here tanking and archers behind. The P.E.K.K.A is going to make it through that wall, which was clutch right there. Queen is going to be there to help out this P.E.K.K.A. The P.E.K.K.A doesn't have much life left, but she does. The Queen is okay, being tanked by the P.E.K.K.A right there. Queen and Warden are going to walk around the rest of the base. I did save a wizard or 2 to clean up the rest of the outside of the base, I think. And I, again, have that Golem being healed by the healers. What are the healers jumping on the Golem for? They should know that they don't need to do that. But in the end, guys... These archers are cleaning up the base behind those Golemites. So it's actually working out okay. In come the Grand Warden and the Queen. And again, guys, this one was very, very close on time. So when I tell you that this attack is its biggest struggle, is time. It takes a lot of time. And look at the loot in this one. Almost 500,000 gold, plus the bonus is 800,000. Elixir, we have 600,000. And Dark Elixir, we're looking at about 5,000 Dark Elixir. So we're getting a lot of loot. And if you check out my home base, I mean, look at my loot right here, guys. Gold is filled up, just about. Elixir is getting there. Dark Elixir is being used so much as well. And you know what, guys? In this video, at the end, I'm going to put my queen to sleep and then use a book on her and get her up to get her to level 54 right here with you guys on this video. So make sure you stick around for that as well. And then I'm going to use the gold to get another defense going. Kind of just going to go with it as I watch and do it. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet, but that's part of the fun. I have one more attack, and I'm going to show you guys one that was a time fail so you can see exactly what that looks like. Now, on this base, and this one was, again, a Town Hall 12, 3-star Town Hall 12, and we had more of a widespread base. I'm starting out with my Queen Walk again. No Warden, and that's how I evolved this attack right here, guys. Now I'm going in with a straight-up Queen Walk, keeping the Warden with the kill squad, because honestly, the Warden being able to use that Eternal Tome ability on all those troops going into the core is more valuable than the help he can give to the Queen. I have the 3 rage spells, and those rage spells can help out the Queen just enough. Now, I'm trying to figure out the pathing of the Queen, and to be honest with you guys, I don't plan out her pathing so well. I drop her in an area of the base where I feel she's going to be safe. I'm going to pause this for a second. And then I decide which way she's going to go, and that's where I get my attack going. So if she would have gone the other way, I actually probably still would have gone in the same part of the base, and I would have just kept my attack going with that walk. But here, we got the Wrecker, we got the 2 P.E.K.K.A., we got the King, we got the Warden. Wizards are coming in right now, or right after. I was waiting for that Eagle to drop. I wanted to make sure that everything stayed alive, and I let it hit. Because, honestly, guys, I wanted to save that Grand Warden ability. The Eagle's not going to take down my Golem or my P.E.K.K.A. with one hit. Now I have everyone in the base. The Queen's even in there working around the outside. And I'm going to use the Grand Warden's Eternal Tome at a time where it's going to be more valuable. Notice in this attack, there are single target Infernos. Something that many people will think is more dangerous. Still, the Eternal Tome has not been used, and I save it a little bit longer. I don't know why I'm saving it. Sometimes, guys, I forget to use it. There's so much going on in some of these attacks that it's easy to forget some things sometimes. Now, why was this a time fail? Because I didn't save a couple of wizards to clean up some stuff at the end of the attack. And we can learn from this mistake I made here, guys. I would have had a 100% on this base if I had, I don't know, a little bit more time. We'll see at the end of the attack how much more time I needed. I probably needed 15 more seconds. And if I had a couple more wizards, or if I saved one of my baby dragons, I would have been able to clean this base up. But I was impatient. I threw stuff in, and I accidentally, right there, dropped a rage spell trying to drop my archers on the outside. So I was trying to be slick and drop my archers, but I was selecting the rage spell. Waste of a rage, but why not throw the archers in there and try and get them raged up to take out those outside storages and the siege workshop as well. But as you can see, there's a minute left in the attack. I have a lot of troops left. This attack was going to be fine. Actually, my Queen looks like she went down at one point in time. So my ranged attack is gone. And my King, he's darn slow moving. The Golem moves slow. We do have this one wizard, this Harry Potter over here, hanging out behind the Grand Warden, deciding to go the long way for whatever reason. The P.E.K.K.A., slow but strong. So we're getting to this final compartment, right? This is everything that I need to take down. But wait. I have this right over here. If I would have had a wizard, I would have easily been able to take that out, and I could have gone behind here, taken out a couple of these structures, and I would have pulled in the 100%. So, pro tip right here, guys, save a wizard or save a baby dragon so that you guys can definitely clean up these bases and pull in the 3 stars. So, the focus of today's video, farming with GoWiPe. But, of course, guys, it's always going to be about farming with the armies that are on sale. So when there's an event going on in the game, utilize the troops from that event so you can spend a lot less elixir to train up your armies. If you can do that, you'll be able to get more loot faster, upgrade your base faster, because look at this, guys. These troops are less expensive. Let's look at them right now to see their cost. If I train troops, if we look at the P.E.K.K.A. is only costing 18,500. We have the wizards costing 2,500, and the golem, they are behind me right here, 375 dark. So a lot cheaper than they would normally be, so take advantage of it, guys. Why wouldn't you? It's definitely worth it. Now, at the end of the video, which is right now, I promised you guys that I would upgrade my queen and do it live with you guys here on the channel. But before I do, I want to remind you guys that you can always find me on Twitter at EchoThroughMe. I frequent Twitter, guys. I'm there all the time, and I want to hang out with you there as well. So make sure you come on over and follow me on Twitter if you're someone that does the Twitter thing. So it's time. We have one thing that's done in an hour, but what we're gonna do right now is we are gonna gem this right here. We're gonna finish this giant bomb right here. I need to clean up some outside stuff before we get into business, so I'm gonna remove this. You guys are gonna wait patiently with me because we're gonna talk about farming. What is your favorite farming strategy? And it's important that you tell me also, on top of your favorite strategy, where you're farming, because if you don't tell me where you're farming, I don't know if the strategy will work. Barch, Barbarians, and Archers is a great farming strategy, one of the best, but if you're trying to farm in higher leagues, such as the league that we're in right here, it's not going to be successful if you're trying to push cups at the same time. You need to use something more like a war army, which is kind of like the GoWiPe army, or the Miner Attack that I just shared with you guys a few days ago. So, in short, guys, what are you using? Where are you using it? I want to know. And of course, we're just talking a little bit because I'm cleaning up trees and bushes and things like that. And that looks like it's about it. So I'm going to do it on my progress base right here so you guys can see all the progress that I have done on my base. And what was it that just finished? This giant bomb it was, but it has a few more levels to go. So what I'm going to do with you guys right now is take my queen. We're going to pull her out here, right next to my P.E.K.K.A statue. We're going to await her entrance to her pedestal, which I don't know why she's taking so long to get there. She's awfully slow today, guys. Maybe it's because the raid just drained her. I'm not sure. But as you can see on the progress base, everything that you see down here by my face over here is being completed for Town Hall 12. It's all done. Everything up top needs to be done. So I have some work to do, but it's part of the fun of the game. We're going to do this queen right now. We're going to upgrade the queen. It's going to cost 212,000 dark elixir. But you know what, guys? It's cake farming it up. It does not take much at all. I've been killing it, guys, getting that dark. Let's upgrade her. 7 days. But wait, let's use the Book of Heroes. And so you guys know, I always save my Book of Heroes for my queen, because my queen is a much more important hero to use in these attacks than my king. Bam, I have a queen, level 54, let's go. That's looking pretty sweet right there. Level 54 queen, 6 levels away from max, so she's gonna go hang out next to the warden and the king over there, because she's not done yet, guys. So that's been it for that. Now I need to spend some elixir or dark elixir. So what I'm gonna do, actually, because my laboratory has 8 days left, I'm not gonna need elixir for a while, I can do two things. I can get my Grand Warden down, but we're gonna keep him alive for a while. We're gonna keep him up. Or I could do some wall with the gold to spend that gold, and I can utilize the elixir to get these gold storages up so that I could start upgrading some of the higher level defenses, such as the Expos, the Inferno Tower, the Town Hall, which I currently have as a level 4. It's a 4-star Town Hall, 12. Or even my clan castle, things that you want to get done, the Inferno Towers. You need more elixir than you could actually hold, so you need to upgrade those storages first. So we're going to do that, but first I'm going to get 2 pieces of wall done, or maybe just one. I'm going to see. We're going to use this right here. Bam, that piece of wall is done, and we're going to do one more, empty the gold storages so I could farm on. Here we go, more wall done. These ivory walls are coming along, and yes, they are Town Hall, 11 walls. But if you guys remember, I did rush myself a little bit to get to Town Hall 12 because I wanted to get there so I can bring this content to you guys, right? So it's time. Let's get another gold storage down. Or should I not? You know what I'm going to do? I take it back. I take it back. I'm going to do something that's going to be quick. Something that I could do fast. Like this. Air bomb. 12 hours. You know why I'm going to do this, guys? Because I have a live stream tonight, and I'm going to farm like crazy on it, and I'm going to need to spend more, and I'm going to have to gem something to get done. So I'm going to try and save those gems right now. And how long does this one take? 16 hours. We're going to go and do this right here. I will be doing my gold storage after tonight's live stream when I have that elixir filled up and ready to go. So that'll be happening, but right now it's just going to be the air bomb just so I don't have to waste too many gems later on, guys. But there's the progress base. I don't show it often for you guys, but we better get back to the main village because I don't want to run into an issue there. Here's the army for you guys to take a look at one more time. I kind of rambled on for 5 minutes at the end of the video, but some of you guys like the casual stuff, so there it is for you. But hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Proven Farming Methods. I have been loving this series, guys. Really been enjoying it, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it as well. I've had some great feedback. Remember, you can always find me over on Discord. And also, guys, if you're into the whole G Fuel thing, if you're into energy drinks, G Fuel, my sponsor, really looking out for my channel. They sponsored a giveaway for my 50,000 subscribers. Congratulations to the winners of that. But you can get your G Fuel at gfuel.com using code ECHO. Save yourself 10% off on all G Fuel products. But that's been it for today, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll see all you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.